Welcome back, friends. Continuing from where we left off, let's delve deeper into how we often perceive our fathers. It's intriguing, isn't it? How we sometimes caricaturize our fathers, distorting their true identities to fit neatly into our narratives. This caricature, often exaggerated, becomes our benchmark, our yardstick for manhood. It shapes our identity, molding us into a reflection, or in some cases, a stark antithesis of this caricature. But here's the catch. If our lives are a reaction to this caricature, isn't it still in control? The intriguing part is that being different from our fathers doesn't necessarily mean being the opposite. It's about finding our own path, our own identity, separate from this caricature. And often, when we embark on this journey of self-discovery, we realize that we share more traits with our fathers than we'd previously acknowledged or accepted. So, this distorted perception of our fathers can have a profound impact on our own identities. Now, let's move on to a very interesting topic, the passing on of masculinity to the next generation. It's a complex task, especially when boys are growing up in a world that mirrors the one that shaped us. A world where boys are often disconnected from men, reliant on gaining approval from women. I experienced this stark reality a couple of years back when we moved to a new home, and I attended my son's PTA open house. The sight that met my eyes was telling. Out of all the educators from kindergarten to 5th grade, there was only one male teacher, one man in a sea of women, a ratio of about 20 to 1. This environment is where our boys spend their most impressionable years, where their understanding of gender roles and expectations begins to form. So what does this gender imbalance in early influences mean for our young boys? The lack of male influence brings us to our next point, the need for male initiation rituals. In societies of yore, rituals played a crucial role in the transition of boys from a world dominated by women to the world of adult manhood. These rituals, as discussed in Robert Bly's enlightening documentary, were a collaborative effort of men and women. Men would theatrically raid the village, abducting the boys from the women's sphere and initiating them into the world of men. Today, however, such rituals are largely absent. Boys are left to navigate this transition on their own, often resulting in a turbulent and confusing adolescence. They attempt to assert their masculinity, but without guidance, their efforts can appear clumsy and misguided. So, without a proper transition, boys are left to navigate this journey into manhood by themselves.